YouTube, hello, it is I, your cult leader, your cult father, your cult daddy, Keronzi, back once again. We are returning to Eorzea once more. The stream is running a little bit late, but it is what it is. So how we're going, yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. It helps the channel grow, gets noticed by the algorithm, and nice comments down below, so I'll respond to you in kind. This is a blind playthrough though, so if you're going to talk about any of the plot points down below, just mark your comment with spoilers. I respond to every comment all the same. There are links. There's the Lore Optics commercial. There's my throne list. There is the Quell and Shardfall. All of those help out a ton. There's a link to Mr. Mox's channel if you're interested in variety content like you see here. Kind of. Then definitely click his link. And as Gray says, you're all sinners because you're watching me.
Hell yeah, you are.
Hell yeah. It's been over a minute, we're good. We have been having discussions about religion.
Everyone's favorite conversation piece.
True. I don't recognize that, but now I'm a lookout for it. Yeah, like my brother doesn't stop by all that often. Fuck the titties, indeed.
Religion and naked bass players. There's a name for your punk band, Shin.
Yeah, but that then promises that something that I don't really want to have to guarantee.
Oh, you're in the fringes? Oh wait, no, that's just...
Yeah. I'm getting fire crystals from trees. Don't ask me the physics of how it works. But...
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. I thought... Yeah, no, I thought you were in the diadem.
I'm finishing getting, my things figured out for, Dragoon.
Ah, you managed to get to Dragoon. Nice.
I did manage to get to Dragoon on my... I did it through doing, the hunt thing.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Damn, you switched too fast. Oh, I can go back, Gray. It's fine. Here, just chatting. There you go. There you go, YouTube. Fuck the titties. Alright. Have you picked...
But only consensually.
Oh yeah, of course. Always consensually. Mox, did you pick up a book this week?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. Yes, anarchy. Oh, I forgot I had Cancer Shinny out. Hey, buddy. I gotta go back in your VOD and hit all the places you did in Breath. Oh, yes. We starting with this group then, yeah. Is there anything in here I could pick up? Not really. First food. That's fair. Great, there might be more Breath of the Wild this weekend. I'm not 100% sure as of yet.
Keronzi,
Yes.
why are you not worshipping my Moai?
Because it's private. It's not for public use, so I can't.
Yeah, I'm okay with the party worshipping. You know, just not all and sundry.
Well, it's dangerous territory there, Shane. I'm a bass player and asking me to get involved in religion. I think we know how that ends up.
I got my
I'm gonna
thing
be-
set up for.
Gonna feel required to walk into my closest church and flash my titties.
So are we meeting up in Idleshire then?
6.
Are we meeting up in Idleshire or are we meeting up in the Ruby Sea?
We're meeting up in the Ruby Sea,
Got it.
not on Nakoro.
So heaven on high then?
Yes.
Are we running our main or are we starting over on our secondary?
We're all on these secondaries?
Got it, so I need to be gunbreaker.
I think all if you want to be, Max. I think we're able to shuffle it about if we want to.
Oh, I'm down with being gunbreaker.
We'll put that
It's
there.
more experience and more practice with the class.
We'll put it there, actually. Before we get... Well, actually, no, because if we're going on that, no, that's fine, that's fine. I can fill those in as we're doing it.
Looking it over, I don't really have a lot of other jobs that I could do for this that I benefit from. My samurai's too low level for me to do anything. Same with the monk and the dragoon. I can't do anything with warrior. I don't need to worry about sage for a bit. Red mage is too low. I'm working on getting things covered.
We good to go?
Oh, never mind. Let me use the bedroom real quick.
Yeah, no worries.
Don't want to go into this needing to pee. That would be bad.
No, that's fair, that's fair. That was the ability you were talking about that does the debuff, right, Shin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus, looking at it. We're starting at level 20 or 30, 21 or 31, was it? We're starting at the
21,
higher.
I think.
Yeah. Looking at this, my Aether Armor is 55, my Aether Armor is 66. It's ridiculous.
Alright, now I'm back.
Alright. You good as well, Smiley?
Yep.
One of your party doesn't meet the requirements for this. You'll need to clear your...
I need to probably... Yeah.
You'll need to clear the one that has the loss.
Yeah. I forgot to do that. I'm good.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think any of us have done it apart from you, Ronzi.
Oh, you know, that's fair. I mean, I done it instantly when it was like, oh, we can't go in there. I'm like, okay, I'll clear this.
So, if we get another Odin Magicite, we do not use it.
Yeah.
And we're off to a good start.
We are off to
Oh,
a rousing
great.
start. Going in.
Why do those things look like something a cat coughed up?
I also don't remember encountering.
Well, there are tigers later on in the towers, so yeah, maybe.
Sentient hairballs.
Hey!
One of these runs, I'll get a perfect run where every chest I open's a ball.
Damn straight.
Like throwing a perfect game in baseball.
Exactly.
Bowling the perfect game.
Get it.
And already having a great start.
Well,
haven't hit a single fourfold yet.
but you're pressing Paladin, and that's the key thing.
Fair. Fair. I can't deny that.
I'm gonna have to pause for a second. It's not gonna take me long. I just have something I have to take care of real fast.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know this, but Sky Watcher of Core Chemistry fame's cat is currently in the running for a $10,000 pet contest, and they have made it to the final four.
Yeah, no, I saw.
Yeah, so just giving them.
Unfortunately, you can't vote because it requires a US address.
Yeah.
They don't want outside interference.
Oh, cool. The Heavenly Jura can also nuke us from outside of the room it's in.
Yep.
Yeah, it's handy, all these artillery cannons that are on this tower.
I did not know that this eastern tower had such high-powered ordnance.
Excuse me. Whoops! Did not mean to tag that one.
It's fine. It's fine.
I wonder what the point of the concealment commander is. Because you have to kill a certain amount of enemies to activate
It's
the teleport.
to move around them. Pick and choose your battles.
Right.
Yeah, so like those ones, like ones if you know do a shit ton of damage, you could skip them.
Nice.
Oh, I put the cap
Cheap
first.
viewers?
Cheap viewers.
What are you talking about?
Cheap meds.
I need some balls crushing if there's a mod free.
8 seconds.
Oh, I thank you for
Finish
crushing that man's balls.
I feel like I've been mostly doing these deep dungeons lately.
It's a cat.
Is-
Oh,
So there-
hey, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a friend. We need to talk to him. He gives us a boon.
God, it's chunk.
It's chunk.
It's hella chunk.
Chunky cat.
Yeah!
No one takes a step after every 5 paces.
There are 3 of those guys.
We've
Each
met the
with their
dog
own
already.
butt.
Yeah. Oh, hey, let's. Oh, haste to the floor. Regenerating HP over time. Oh, glare mage it is. Fuck all you guys. You're good on the heals.
It's fine. I have my own regen I can add to this, so.
I have a heal as well.
Oh, right. I was gonna recommend a game to you, Rumsey. So.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna tell the story how I learned this. So got home from work last night, right? And we were hanging out in the living room. We're talking to Chalk, and we were like, "Hey, Chalk, what'd you spend your day?" And he's just like, "Well, you see, I have come across something. I spent my Valentine's Day, like I do every year, by playing Honey Pop for 12 hours." And there was a content creator that he was watching who was just like, "Hey, you out there who has also played the..." No, it's an artist. "Hey, you who's also playing Honey Pot for Valentine's Day like me. I found something. You should give it a look." And he's like, "Well, you know, I like your opinion on things. Let me go and find out what this is." There is a game on Steam in the same vein of things, okay? Called, like, I believe it's BE Witches. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And it is a fucking match 3 battler fucking waifu game that is safe for work, but it is also in that same category as Honey Pop. But there is no nudity. And it's apparently goddamn incredible. And it's also free right now. It's not fully done, so it's just its demo for where it's currently at, but until it's out, everybody who wants to can play it for free. So I'm going to be playing it in April. It's a big recommend.
Just
There
give
is
me
a
one
very
moment.
weird thing with that game, though. Leveling up your girl, because there are different girls with all of their own different abilities, right? And it's like, of course, this is how it works. The stronger they are, for some reason, the bigger their proportions get.
That checks.
So when you go into a battle and someone's assets are larger than anything else, you know you're in for a bad time.
The plot is exploding.
Everything is exploding. I am exploding.
Excuse me. I'm so over big boobs. Gray, how could you say that?
Are you all over them?
Oh, so I'm not sure what kind of so over Gray is referring to, but let me rephrase. Okay.
Oh, want to know a fun thing I learned about the
I think we can leave.
Commander
Oh,
of
okay.
Intuition?
Oh yeah.
If it doesn't reveal a cursive board on this floor, it will keep going until it finds one.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, so we have been wasting a lot of them, as it turns out.
I'm so over unrealistic big boobs. Boobs that will have some on the ground so that they can't walk. Fair. I should probably be using.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm curious, Runzi, what in Gray's statement made you think of a certain ability in game?
Huh?
Like, swinging big boobs around, and then you went, I should probably be using. Like, it sort of triggered some kind of core memory. Or something.
No, it's I just noticed that I had 4 fans, so I'm like, I should probably be using 4-fold fan. Just to use the charge, so I'm just getting the most out of my abilities.
Yeah. Oh, we have a curse.
Yeah, there's one on this floor.
In fact, it's right there.
Yep.
Sweet. The better I've been getting at Gunbreaker, the more and more damage I've been able to output.
Yeah, Gunbreaker slaps. Absolutely slaps.
I mean, I've been enjoying Gunbreaker when I've been using it.
I mean, it is described as 3 DPS in a trench coat.
Is that if the boobs stop me from cuddling the person they're attached to, then we're done. Then we're so done. Even porn gets ruined when you can't see the girl, only the boobs.
I probably shouldn't mention this, but I'm going to anyway. So D&D games, right? Our group here has a very storied D&D adventure that we have, foolishly, perhaps, maybe even crazily, wrapped every one of our fucking D&D games sort of into, right? We created our own multiverse nonsense, and I'm not gonna get into that. What I am gonna get into, though, is that throughout this, we should use a router here.
Hey, mommy.
Within all of this, we have 3 characters in particular who are like the big characters for doing things, right? We have my character, a supernatural detective named Ash Azure. We have Snoo's character, who is like a attempted doctor who's been dragged into all this nonsense, named Karen Malton. And then a mechanic treasure hunter that Chalk plays, named Jack Spades. Things got really out of hand at one point. An entire universe got ended, and all 3 of them became begrudging gods. I see.
Shane, I hate you. No, Shane, Ronzi.
Yep.
Wrong person. Either way. They spawned right in my face.
I'm sorry.
Why me? Why me?
So, with all of that, a really fun and happy thing happened in that Karen Malton and Ash Azure actually are a couple now, and it's really sweet and it's really cute. It was one of those things that, because Snoo and I became a couple, just kind of sprang up from it, and it's really sweet. Right. So, I don't remember how it happened. I don't remember where the conversation came from, but I know it was an old conversation. But because of silly shenanigans and memes, for the longest time, it was a big plot point that Karen Malton was especially endowed for some fucking reason, right? Despite all of these years of fighting demons and monsters and surviving an actual apocalypse, the closest any of these characters has ever come to actually dying came from being smothered after sex by their partner's boobs. Fucking Ash Azure almost died through goddamn fucking after sex cuddles.
I mean, yeah, if you have to pick a way to go.
It's really funny that's the thing that happened. That's one of those deep lore things that probably wouldn't get brought up, but it's probably also going to happen in the comic that Snoop's making for all of us. Dude, a character with meta knowledge had to walk in and essentially free her so she didn't get smothered. It's so funny. As I said, we're crazy people with this fucking nonsense. Speaking of funny nonsense, we're gonna be eventually doing World of Darkness. I've talked about this a few times. I'm excited about doing it, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be both being a DM and a player, and I'm gonna be playing the mage system for a group that technically doesn't exist yet. What I mean by that is the mage book isn't out for 5th edition, which is the edition that we're going to be playing. So what I'm doing, as has been recommended, is I'm using a version of the game that is a weird version. It's the equivalency of like 4th edition for D&D, but for World of Darkness, called Chronicles of Darkness. That a lot of the modern 5th edition World of Darkness stuff actually derives a lot of its new rules and stuff from, because it's not a bad system. It's just weird, right? So the way that the way magic works as a mage is you can only do things within the accepted understanding of reality. And if you do things outside of that, you generate essentially a negative entity, a paradox that can lead to accidentally pulling the entire world and everything you know into the void. So
It's called the Veil, I think, right?
You get put into basically a watch list from the Paradox Police, who will kill you before they let that happen, if they can, right?
What
So
if the spell you're trying to cast is to do exactly that?
That usually gives off a signal. It takes a lot of
Okay.
energy to do that kind of thing. Casting spells is difficult if you're doing anything that isn't a parlor trick, essentially. It requires time and planning, which is actually what makes a mage technically the strongest of all of the World of Darkness classes you can be. Because with enough time and planning, a mage can do anything. So that little caveat of you can only do things within the accepted zeitgeist of reality, okay, has become an interesting point of contention, because the world that we're doing this World of Darkness setting in is the same world we're doing our superhero campaign in. And it occurred to me that if I have the mage dress up like a superhero, it will negate a lot of the fucking cost of doing their spells, because people will just think they're a superhero.
It's an awful coincidence you mentioned that, Nox, because my first thought when you said that a mage is the strongest class if they have enough time to prepare, I thought, sounds an awful lot like Batman to me, to be honest. and now you're like, well, they're in the same world as superheroes. I'm like, it fucking is Batman. This mage is Batman. You're a liar.
He's not. He's really not. In fact, most of my spells are going to be drugs, honestly. Because I'm making a character who was a former superhero who's now become a mage because they've been pulled from that one reality to another. Because yeah, nothing's simple. All right. Are we ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Got it. Let's go. But so because he's in that setup and he's in that space, one of the things that Malik was good at before he was a hero was making drugs, because he was a drug dealer before things. He wasn't exactly a hero, you know. I kind of what I do like that.
I have two.
Yeah, we need people to pop clouds.
No, I think he's gonna die.
Man, no, and yeah. I say if you want to avoid the vuln-ups, it's about popping the clouds. when
How
he
do we
looks
pop-
in the air.
Oh, what? Do we have
see
to,
light?
like, hit ourselves into the clouds or something?
Yeah, if you stand directly under one of those black clouds, when he slams the floor and knocks you in the air, you like pop the cloud, and then it doesn't go off and explode. So if we did it in like an area, we'd be far enough away to be hit from the rest of them.
Okay.
Something like we'd like make a safe zone.
Why would I want to not collect fun stacks though?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you are a DPS, so I know it's your job, but from a,
I need 13 vulnerability stacks. You gotta beat my record.
you do not need 13 I never want to see vulnerability stats in double digits ever again.
It'll be fun! Come on!
Okay, I'll change my statement. I will quite happily see vulnerability stacks in double digits if I'm just watching Ronzi's stream and not taking part.
I need another 6 pot shards and I can get something cool.
Be ready to
So
go?
what'd you all get with your things? I got a log.
I got a magic prism emerald star.
And now you think you're special.
So
She had-
Moon Knight throwing random stuff. Yeah. No,
Yeah, you're ready.
when I played World of Darkness, I wanted to do the mages, but the DM was like, "No, this is too complicated."
It's complicated as shit.
And I don't know how my one friend managed to convince him to allow him to play a demon, but he did. Which was absolutely hilarious because, hey, you'll know exactly who it was whenever I described the character that they were playing, Shin. They basically made a mashup between Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and Groundskeeper Willie from The Simpsons.
Davis.
Yes. Don't know how they managed to convince him to allow him to play a demon, but they did. And that's the character that he made as a demon.
What was that character? It was like Fridge Huge Meat or something?
Fridge Large Meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Star Wars The Old Republic.
He was the one who chased me off a cliff.
Yep. Alright, I'm gonna very quickly put some of these... Oh, you can't do that. Bitching. I can't put the pomanders on a hotbar.
No,
No.
probably not. Shall we?
Yes,
Yeah.
let me...
Before this thing runs out.
Well, Ronzi's going to be the target. There it is. By everything.
Oh, Okay.
He started dancing and they were instantly attractive.
Well, I mean,
Show me your moves.
show me your moves.
Stop targeting. Oh, for fuck's sake, all of that and then couldn't even use it.
What are you trying to do?
Trying to target that chest, but it kept on targeting the
Enemy.
beacon of return.
Oh. What was in
Because
this?
I don't use my mouse to move.
It's a copper of serenity. Which, I mean, you use it or lose it. You
Oh,
left the
good.
tanks behind.
We're good. We know what we're doing.
You know, it might be a strat later on to turn tank stamps off for those mobs that give vuln up stacks and just have them constantly swap aggro.
True, actually.
Or I could go for the high score.
Yeah. You need to be playing Dragoon. You need to be playing Dragoon for that, Nox. Like, have to make it lore accurate.
I just unlocked Dragoon, but I'm just not that high enough level yet.
I'm pretty sure any other class than a tank, you would get one shot before 13 stacks. I'll be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
Did you watch that clip that I posted? I think we're clear.
Yeah, I think you were away, Runzy, because I said this. The person is clearly a main tank player.
Oh, right. This is
Because-
What, Shen?
Because main tanks are the ones that go north. Off tanks go south.
Everything's
Yeah, I
Healers
think
go east and west.
Shen is a main tank. I just like the other guy's follow up instantly. It's like, and I'm a Dragoon. I'm on the floor.
Yep, that tracks. Where are the melees? Southeast, southwest, I believe, the melee positions.
That's a lot of silver
yeah.
chests.
holy shit. How many of them are bombs?
That's a fair point.
Here comes my perfect game!
Half of them.
Don't pull me, coach!
Get me on the bench, coach!
Here comes the perfect game, I can do it.
Well, it's the first one. Or do you want to open it?
We'll check. Oh, it's a
Oh.
Mick!
Yeah! It had a super potion. Are these
Yeah, I was gonna say half of them are bombs, the other half are mimic.
Like, do you remember that room we found that was just fucking full of mimics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fucking ridiculous.
Great.
They're up there 2 for 2!
I told you, so far we've had one mimic, one bomb. Half mimics, half bomb.
Oh, hey. Treasure. Cool.
Ah,
that was
boo.
free.
Oh,
Boo.
Game.
There goes a perfect game.
back to the bench for you.
Yeah,
Coach is unhappy.
I'm out for the season now.
Yeah. Hello, good sirs. How goes the Final Fantasy? Chalk! Hello!
Chalk!
It's going well. Thank you.
I told them
How are you
about
doing?
the game you recommended to me.
That's what I was meant to check when we were out of here, to see if I already had it in my library.
I am dreading Trinky's response to my response. That's gonna be if that goes through. That is going to be one of the most awkward streams I will ever have been a part of, and it would have been of my own making. I will blame Snoo though, because Snoo will be responsible actually. Oh, that's a bomb. Yeah, it's not much better for the jock.
The filing of the fantasy goes well, though, Chalk. Thank you.
We haven't died yet.
True.
And now we're jinxed.
Probably not for this set of 10 floors. I think we're still vastly powerful for this.
We said that
We're
last
actually
time.
almost at the point of ideal strength, which is being in the 80s. This way. I know a lot of these names are derived from Squall, but I think some of these other names of these abilities also come from Squall again, but from Dissidia.
Yeah, probably. Good, I'm glad. My hell just began, so I'm going to enjoy my lunch and not think about birds. Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, he's in chicken hell. It's
Is
always,
it that time? Is it that time of the year?
It's that time of year. It's chicken season. At
No,
least...
it's rabbit season.
Oh yeah, rabbit season. Duck season.
I'm glad somebody got that, otherwise it would have been really weird to say.
I'm just hoping that Chalk doesn't have another incident like he has in the past where he just came home and he's just like, "Hi guys, I was covered in poison." I was just like, "What? What do you mean you were covered in poison?"
I'm not entirely sure they stuttered, but
We still have the
chickens is going to be bad this year. Oh, yeah.
in the UK.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they've got it over there as well.
Yeah,
Oh.
they. I watched
Oh yeah.
a YouTuber talking about why eggs are so expensive at the moment. Whilst he was boiling half a dozen eggs in a newly developed, unusual manner, which took
Okay.
32 minutes of swapping them from boiling to cold every 2 minutes.
What?
Why do
Was he trying to get
Americans?
that kind of gelatinous? You can just boil it for 6 or 7 minutes and plunge it in ice water and you get like a soft yolk.
Yeah,
on the yolk.
custard style.
Yeah.
Yeah, this apparently gives a particular texture that has a specific name to the yolk. But previous methods also ended up with the white also not being fully set.
These
And
things,
a-
it's like crazy restaurants come up with, people come up with, and they charge you like $50 for a boiled egg. in a
The
restaurant.
gastronomy
Yeah.
nonsense.
Yeah, he was talking about why eggs cost so much, and he was saying about how bad bird flu is over there.
It's really bad, but it's being not given the time of day. Because our president is in denial that we have another plague.
Well, you gotta
Yeah,
bring
they-
plastic straws back first, you know, and just
Yeah.
teach the
refuse to
turtles better lessons to not eat them.
refuse to cull the burbs.
I mean, you could always take the COVID meat and just inject them in bleach so they'll sort it out, right?
I mean,
Don't
don't they bleach chickens in America anyway?
I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just-
Chlorine.
No, that's the
Chlorine
eggs.
washing.
Oh no, it is chickens. Yeah, it's in the incredibly large chicken farms, I believe.
Yeah, they chlorine wash the meat.
Is that on the battery farm?
No, it depends upon. I mean, premium cuts like pure chicken breast, etc., etc. I don't think they do it on as much, but yeah, things like made with reformed meats,
Oh,
They
the sweet
will-
things are pointless.
yeah, they'll chlorine wash chicken, supposedly to kill any bacteria on it. Which, yeah, okay, fine, yeah, chlorine probably would kill the bacteria.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I always said, like, as much as I enjoy quite a lot of vegan food, I don't think I could be entirely vegan. And then you hear shit like that about the meat industry, and you're like, well, might reconsider. consider that option.
Might reconsider that stance.
Yeah.
Then test change.
I mean, if I want my chlorine, I'll get it pure from the swimming pool. Thank you very much.
Pure. It's got a lot of
Well, piss in it.
I was trying to think of the chemical that goes with it.
Sodium, isn't it?
I think so,
Sodium is,
yeah.
but there's a bigger one.
The only reason why the pools smell like that way is because of piss.
It's not just piss. It's detritus, basically. from
Yeah.
People.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you have a really really
Mimic.
bad smell of it, then yeah, that's normally somebody has pissed in the pool, or they've gone into the pool with pissy swimsuits.
There's a chemical I've seen people using kind of more and more frequently. Usually it's on like their own private pool and such, but it's safe for human. It doesn't harm like skin exposure or anything, and it's clear until someone pees in the pool, and then it will start like dyeing the water around them like purple or red.
Blue is the one I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a treasure on this floor.
So I've seen people do it like in their private pool while they've had friends round, and then it's like, let's see which friend of mine pees in my pool.
The answer is me. It's always me every time.
Well, if you ever at the seaside and you see someone very briskly walking towards the ocean, 9 times out of 10 they're not going for a swim. They're going to pee. They just need the loo. It's like oh.
Yeah. Silence.
But yeah, that was a big point of contention over Brexit over here in the UK.
People pissing
No.
in pools.
Chlorinated chicken.
Oh, yeah, because we feared that from that America
that-
will start getting their claws into
Yeah,
our
that
meat industries.
I'm sorry, is Man-Meat playing a single-player experience that has no multiplayer elements? What in the hell is happening?
Hey, is your brother okay?
He's playing Fallout New Vegas. I don't know.
We need an intervention.
Maybe. It might be necessary.
He may be running some wacky mods, so although it's a single-player game, you can, like...
No, he's definitely a modder. I'll know in a second if I see the game restart. That is the surefire sign someone's modding the game.
Did you see the new game announcement by Obsidian? They're doing, is it Outer Wilds 2?
Yes, yeah.
Um,
I'm not terribly excited for that one because I didn't care for the last one.
Yeah, well, they did say in the in the opening, including all the stuff that should have been in the first game. But their opening was it was making fun of how Obsidian only seems to do sequels. So it was like, from the makers who brought you the sequel to this game, and the studio that brought you the sequel to Fallout 3, kinda, in New Vegas. It was I don't know, I really enjoyed that announcement. Really well put together.
I just wanted to like Outer Wilds so bad, but I just found it so boring. The joke was so one note. And the best example of that joke, I felt, was when
Oh, this is a problem.
there's the whole side quest about the diet toothpaste. Because it's so stupid and so silly, and it costs people's lives over the secret of fucking diet toothpaste. Monsters.
Uh-oh.
My main stack done.
Incoming.
God.
Yeah, talking of having problems with mods, I have been getting deeply frustrated with something that seems to be happening with the modded Mass Effect game I've been playing. And I don't know whether it's my install or whether it's the mod, and I can't be bothered to re-download the entire game to find out. But it's Mass Effect 3. The android body that EDI gets.
Right.
It's a mod that basically allows you to have her in the original humanoid.
Gotcha. Instead of her, the robot that it's actually
Yeah.
supposed to stay as.
Yeah. But every time I try and do any story mission with EDI in that outfit, it just sits forever in a load screen. And I'm like, this is really annoying.
Do you have any other mods?
Plenty.
Alright. Does it have
I-
independent?
No.
So it's an independent thing. Do you have any other companion-based mods?
Yes.
Okay.
I've been through. I've been modding for many years in various games. I've been through, and I'm like, okay, well, it could be this, it could be this, it could be this, but it's just like, I can't be bothered. I'm doing this, you know, for a bit of fun, a bit of a laugh. I can't take Edie on missions at the moment.
I was wondering if it's a load order issue.
Might just be a mod, just a mod conflict with. I mean, if it's only story missions, it could be a cutscene conflict basically.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It is. It's
Spend a load of cutscene type thing, and
yeah.
it's not pulling the right character through, and then getting stuck in an infinite loop.
I know I'm currently having an issue on my Flux version of Skyrim, which has been only slightly unfucked as of recently. But now it's fucked again. And that all of the lighting's broken. And the sun has turned everything orange. And if it's not orange, it is blindingly white. And if it's neither of those, it is like a purpley dark color for shadows, and I can't fucking see shit.
It's funny you mentioned Bethesda games whose lighting gets messed up with stuff, because it just so happens I watched somebody do a Fallout 4 kind of challenge run type thing, and their lighting was fucked. At night time, their sky's on fire. Like, it's dark until you get to the horizon, and then they have this like orangey on fire type effect all the way around. And they're not running any mods anymore, but they say it's been happening in the base game ever since they did the Fallout London mod and then removed it. And the lighting has just been fucked.
I wonder if they did a fresh reinstall. It sounds like they did.
They claim to on the video, but yeah, you don't know for sure. But it's just funny how they're both Bethesda games and both having similar issues with atmospheric lighting following.
But at least your Skyrim will actually load, Mox.
That is true. It took a long time for me to get it to that point, but yes.
Yeah, I messed up a Skyrim save so bad that I could never actually reload it.
Yeah. Tell them what you would do.
You've
I
been
called
trying
it.
to get this explained for a while now.
I called it Skyrim Lingerie Edition.
Right, where you made everyone wear lingerie.
I basically used the batch file to target a character and replace all of their outfit with modded lingerie files. And I also had a different batch file, slightly different batch file, which changed the body of any men into women.
So they can wear it.
So yeah, it would display. And then I basically ran around the entire game, got about halfway through the story and a lot of the side quests. And every NPC I encountered was modified. Every single one. Yeah, it started to get to the point where NPCs were being spawned in that I'd never encountered, but had already been altered. Because basically the game file was reusing the character models.
Someone want to use a Pomander or Steel?
Yep, on it.
Hold on.
Oops. Didn't mean to hit that one.
Oh, pretty sure you didn't want to hear me sneeze.
Iron Shin, hear me sneeze.
Sure, there's someone else here. Probably one. It's not me.
But yeah, eventually the game file just fell over, corrupted, couldn't recover it, despite using all the tools that are out there for unfucking Skyrim saves when you've done stupid shit like that. Yeah, and I had to uninstall all the mods and reinstall the game before anything would run again. But yeah, that was quite funny.
Instantly charges you. Plank.
Yeah.
Bombs.
Don't want to use another Commander of Steel?
I did see a game that somebody had set up with Skyrim where they put in some kind of mod that spawned a wheel of cheese under every NPC in the game every second.
Oh god.
That's a lot of cheese.
The 4 FPS thing.
I think he was using it to stress test his graphics card.
There are better ways to do that.
Yeah, so the program's
Just go
gonna
play
build for
modded
that.
Minecraft, for fuck's sake.
But it was hilarious because he's trying to hold a conversation with an NPC and they're slowly rising into the air as cheese spawns underneath their feet.
Have you guys seen the hot new mod that's running around from Reddit about Skyrim?
No.
They have created and cultivated the meme version of Dagoth from Morrowind as a companion, and he is the best worst thing.
I think
Because
I
he's
have actually. I think I have
Because
seen
he's-
videos of this.
He's just walking up to you, and he's being like, "Oh, hello, Nerevar. I've come up with a new spell, Testicular Torsion. It'll be sure to stop all of your foes in their tracks. Be careful though, it doesn't work on women for some reason.
Yeah, I
We'll
think
get
I
into
have seen that.
You'll get into a fight, and he's like, Nerevar, do you think they saw us? Oh shit!
Yeah.
Or when you die, he'll be like, have fun on the loading screen, Nerevar.
Some of the modded ones I've seen have been really stupid. There's one where they gave AI to all the players, all the NPCs. Sorry.
Yep.
And they set up so they could speak to the NPC.
Right.
And the NPC would then have an AI response. And they basically told Cicero that they were a character in a computer game. I had to explain the concept of a computer game to this AI. And then it was kind of like, yeah, actually I'm cool with that because, you know, that means I can do what I want and there's no actual consequences because this isn't reality. It was like, okay. That's potentially a little terrifying.
This is how Doki Doki Literature Club came to be. That's the Doki Doki Literature Club.
Cicero Literature Club, let's go.
I've seen other ones where they've run all the voice lines through Google Translate through like a dozen different languages, and then output it back, and had an AI read it.
Oh, so the hyper-broken Google translated stuff.
Yeah, so like they'll translate it into like French and then into German, then from German into Spanish, then
Let me break.
into they run through like 12 different languages.
We did it. 70.
And re-output it.
6876.
I got 6770.
7269.
Nice. Very quickly, Mox, what was that game you said?
Let me go and find it again, because I think BE Witches.
I
BE.
need to take a short break.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah, it doesn't have a full release yet. It just has its demo.
No, I don't.
Well, then get it, nerd.
Other than obviously the match 3 side of it, also getting very Shantae vibes.
Yeah, it's got some of that to its art. I should probably see about trying to play Mirror 2 as well.
Hmm.
I tried to get Lotus involved on that one because got Lotus into it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I cannot wait to spend Waifu Month playing all of these very suggestive games with all of my female friends.
I really need to look into and see if my system can play Monster Hunter. I don't think it can.
I'm gonna be doing it on console.
It is
However,
crossplay, right?
I don't know.
I'm sure it's
I would
crossplay.
imagine in this day and age it would be.
I mean, it's on a Sony console, so maybe not.
I think they've in recent years kind of.
It does
backed
support
down on their
crossplay.
stance.
It does in fact support crossplay.
Cool. What are you getting it on?
The PlayStation.
You're getting it on PlayStation. I'm probably gonna go Xbox at this
We
point.
can be friends via other.
You can be
means.
friends.
I can play on the PlayStation. You can play it on Xbox. We can have monsters together. And we can both be boys.
I'm gonna play that game too much.
a friend of mine and I, when I got them into Monster Hunter, we were making the joke that we were going to be like the Lady and the Tramp scene, but we were going to be basically going through a monster and then meeting in the middle.
I'm still kind of deciding what I want to use. I might just go with Hunting Horn again.
It's not even a question for me.
Sword and Shield.
Sword and Shield.
That's fair. That's fair.
I will go at it with the smallest weapon with the greatest power.
Yeah.
Then the Twin Blades is my other jam. Yeah.
I mean, I've taken to using a number of different things. Hammer, Hunting Horn, Switchblade. I've dabbled with Switch Axe.
I was gonna be a Switch X user when the fucking Switch X first showed up. And then my roommate at the time was like, "No, I want to use the Switch X," and I was like, "Fine, I'll find something else." And every other weapon I wanted to use got taken, and I wound up with the sword and shield again. I went, "Fuck it, this is my baby."
um, I've used gun lance. I've used lance.
I know how to
I've
use
used
all
bow.
of them.
I mean, I can fight with all of them. Whether I can use them well is another matter entirely.
I am a weapon master in that game. I understand them all.
I mean, I understand the concept. It's actually just doing them.
I think I was on Switch X on World, but it's been a long time since I played that game. I didn't really play too much because I was engrossed in other things.
Yeah. With World, I started with bow and arrow. Then changed to the charge blade. But then when Iceborne came around, I moved over to be a hammer main. Because spin to win.
The bunketing.
The bunkening.
I like my Captain America slam.
I'll be honest, dual blades and like going against some of the longer monsters and just doing
riding up
the
their spine.
doing the overhead
The
twirls
Beyblade
along the
move.
spine. Yeah.
So how are you two for about seeing clips from Rise? Do you want absolutely nothing until it's released?
Oh,
Oh, no,
Wilds,
I don't
I have seen 0 things on Wilds.
I've seen a fair bit of things. I'm excited about.
I saw the announcement trailer. That was it. I saw nothing
Oh.
else after that.
Is that because you don't want to see it? The other reason I ask is that I saw a clip today that I think you'll find amusing, but I wanted to check with you before I shared it in case, as it is apparent that you don't want to see anything. So
I just want to see everything with fresh eyes.
As for I will hold it until later on.
I haven't even I didn't take part in any of the beta tests, so oh, I got stuck. Stuck by a lamppost.
Look at this Weezer ass cover we got right here.
Hmm?
All of us standing side by side.
Are we posing for a mid-90s band album cover?
That's exactly what I was just saying. I was saying it was a Weezer ass fucking cover.
I think we're good to go, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know where my explosion is.
Personally. Oh, no, his entry point. But yeah.
Yeah, he's modded the game. Yeah, he's definitely modded the game. I just got a series of Man Meets playing Fallout New Vegas. Man Meets playing Fallout New Vegas. Oh, wow.
trying to think. Yeah, I remember posing for pictures like that. For albums that we never released or even recorded.
Like, you make the album art before you even made the album.
Well, it was a case of, they're promotional images. You can send them off, use them in posters and whatever. To help us earn the money to actually be able to afford to go into a recording studio to
Yeah.
make the demo that we needed to get the gigs to earn the money to make.
I got blown up again.
We all got blowed up.
Oh yeah, tanks man.
I was about to say we're running with 3 DPS at the moment.
I mean, it's working, right?
For now.
Yeah.
Well,
We are definitely way stronger than we were the last time we were here. This is where we started getting hit by the monsters were beating our asses.
Yeah, we haven't hit the bone up guys yet, though, so.
That's true.
Plus, I'm on white mage this time, so. Well,
Is that another bomb?
another bomb. I have hope.
Yeah, because I think you were Astro, right?
Yeah, I was Astro.
What are my swords going through your head? No, Smiley. No. I don't know about that one.
Mimic!
Mimic.
Mimicception!
It was nothing.
It reincarnated into a lesser chest. It must have been bad in this life. Went down.
I mean,
a grade.
Reincarnated as a dungeon chest.
I mean, don't put it past someone to make that.
Kind of.
the vending
bo-
machine one, right?
The vending, I think the vending machine one, the born in a dungeon one. You know, the one I'm talking about, the one, the one that has the bunny girl that's only interested in his carrots.
Oh, that's the overpowered.
At level 1, right?
Yeah.
Not to be
Yeah,
confused
where
with
he's-
overpowered at level 2, which is a completely different anime.
Of course, I mean, it wouldn't be a sequel or anything, like logic would say, but no, completely. I'm just somebody that doesn't know the context. Just the phrase "bunny girl is only interested in your carrots" was like, alright, suits you, sir.
Basically, the guy gets isekai'd into a world where the only means of getting any kind of product or anything is dungeon drops.
Right.
And his overpowered ability is everything that drops for him is like S-class, super rare, high
That's the
quality.
Midas touch.
Yeah.
That's so
And
me.
he basically spends a lot of the time literally farming for vegetables in the dungeon level where they all drop vegetables.
Okay.
But all of his drops are extremely superior quality.
Jesus
Those mini
Christ.
bombs.
Yeah, and that attracts the attention of a high-powered, antisocial semi-psychotic bunny girl, because his carrots are the tastiest. The carrots that he gets from these drops are the best.
Because they're the highest quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if part of the backstory on it is that like he's already been there before and already given her carrots. That's why she's so picky on the carrot she eats.
Right.
Which is
Yeah,
interesting in and of itself.
It's a weird one.
But yeah, the reincarnated as a vending machine is just messed up. Oh, fucking
Jesus Christ. So you know what? No, hold on. No. No more. No more.
Isn't with that one, he's reincarnated because he gets crushed by a vending machine?
I'd never watched that one. It didn't
Oh, you didn't watch that one?
hold that much interest for me.
Be a bomb. Oh, it's a mimic. Next best thing.
Well, to loop things back to a previous conversation, if you get reincarnated by what you die by, then getting smothered to death by a pair of, like, set of bosoms is not too bad of a way to go.
Would you, well, I have a question on that one. Would you be reincarnated as boobs, or would you be reincarnated as a woman with boobs? Or maybe a man with boobs?
Or
I guess
a
you just
bra.
gotta try it to find out, Mux.
I see. Well, hold on a second.
As a bra.
Let me go find
That's a
somebody
bra.
with boobs. And then I'm going to go get smothered by them. And I'll tell you in like 20 years when I reincarnate.
Isekai as a bra in a harem strip club. There you go.
That reminds me of a terrible thing a friend of mine did. There was a player that I used to play D&D with who, unfortunately, was also British. And,
Unfortunately.
yes, I'm very unfortunate because they were honestly the worst kind of power gamer I have ever seen. They were more than happy to sell the entire D&D group for a minor bonus. Fucking worse. Anywho, they made an interesting character, very powerful dark wizard that was a problem.
Did he
That dark-
want to invade other countries and put them under his rule?
He never cared about that. No, he was just creating his own fucking reality inside of his own house, so he didn't need to conquer another country. He was just making one.
Ah, an empire at home.
Yeah.
Well, that's how we started. There was, 3 other countries around us.
So the thing is, we were kind of tired of his shit in this particular bit, and so were a lot of other people that the DM was playing as. I don't know if the DM was upset with them at all. I think the DM was happy with the way they were doing things, just because it was ultimately interesting. But ultimately, oh fuck, I'm sorry. What ended up happening is they kind of saw the writing on the walls, and that they were fucked. Okay. So to make sure they didn't lose everything that they had built, and to make sure that everything would go on, right? They actually created basically their own version of the One Ring.
Okay.
And they
Oh,
put
no.
their fucking soul into it. And so what ended up happening is naturally we came for their ass because they stepped out of line. I don't even remember what the fucking thing was that they did, but it was bad. God damn it, that was another landmine. So we killed them. And then as their home is being ransacked by the fucking local villagers and stuff like that, one of them finds this ring amongst a collection of other magical assortment, of course, right? When they take this ring and they put it on, and the soul of this wizard fucking possesses the peasant. And they go on to continue doing their stuff, and every time one of these dark wizards would rise up again, they get fucking struck down because while the mind was the wizard, the body was whatever they took. And this led to them being essentially immortal, as we couldn't destroy the fucking ring.
One does not simply walk into mortar.
One does not simply walk into mortar. So it became this thing of trying to keep an eye on that thing. Unfortunately, we were kind of stupid. And really bad about getting stolen because none of us had fucking perception. I changed that as a fucking D&D player after this.
Or made sure you actually had.
I hate not having perception as a D&D player because I got tired of getting robbed every time for the thing that I was supposed to be keeping an eye on.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of why the Farum has such high perception. It's like, nah, he's not gonna just let things just waltz on by, really. That, and he already naturally had high wisdom anyway, so it kind of made sense.
Yeah, it worked out. It was all fine and dandy.
Yeah, until you get hit with 63 damage.
Listen, I could have done more.
I'm aware, I'm aware.
Be happy for what you didn't get hit with.
Oh no, it's just, I'm like, oh, this is bad. I'm almost dead.
Are these walls just the...
It's just full of fucking landmines!
You know where we are then, don't you?
Yeah,
We're in
we're dealing
Vietnam.
with all of these fucking block creatures. We're clearly in Minecraft.
Oh, I got
Oh.
silenced. Oh, we all got
Oh,
silenced.
wow,
Yeah,
we're all
sure did.
silenced.
Well,
Let's hang out
Hey,
here for
we
a
can
bit.
run.
I thought I heard the sound of a bomb. I was gonna go be like, God damn it.
yeah, I have 2 abilities that can heal. And that's,
No, well,
Oh,
I
we're
have
gonna-
a, I have a
we are
healing
going
ability.
to sit our happy asses here for 5 seconds. That's better. Fucking! I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. Uh-oh, I think the meth is kicking in. Go, 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 go. I can't wait to walk in here and explode.
I found out to. Well, I zoomed in for the holy cast, and now this is my penance.
You're Mr. President me. Right now, Mr. President.
I'm a healer now.
I cannot wait to be done with these 5 floors. It's out. No. It's no.
Nope, we haven't. Do we have any chest home?
We do. We have a treasure.
Uh-oh.
Whoop. There's a. Well, I would have walked right into that if I didn't see it.
Oh, worm from the left.
Worm. Worm. Oh, worm.
Graboid.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I'm gonna assume none of you watched the baseball videos I shared.
I'll
I
not
didn't
go
even-
through them, no.
I didn't even notice you shared them. Where did you share them
Yeah, I shared that.
again?
I believe I shared it in off topic.
Okay.
The baseball roundup.
I will have a check of those. We got some free time coming up.
Yeah.
What? I'm ridiculously busy. Busier than I've been in weeks. Also have to emotionally prepare myself for southern things.
I half expected that to be another mimic. I half expected that to be another mimic to jump out and give me the fucking flu.
And my dad even turned to me today and he said, "So, have you decided where you're from yet?" So what do you mean? So he said, "Well, they're going to ask you, but they're not going to know. No one's going to know Brighouse. They may not even know Huddersfield. And you can't just say the north." So,
I know Huddersfield. Not been there, but I know it exists.
Wow, I feel incredibly gracious in your company that someone knows
Oh,
my
did
town
you guys
exists.
did you guys know that the symbols on the ground actually tell you what kind of trap it is?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah, they're different.
I just saw the funny symbols must not step on.
That's probably a good, just all-around thing, but you can actually tell what kind of trap it is from looking at it. Like this one over here is a bomb.
Oh, yeah. I didn't notice.
I thought you were gonna run into it, Smiley. You like pushed it all the way, and I was like, oh no, Smiley, no, no, no.
I'm just drawn to these things, you know.
Like a moth to flame.
Exactly.
Do it.
Do it.
Have they given a release date of... Speaking of mods, have they given a release date of Monster Prom 4 yet?
No, no, they have not.
That's unfortunate.
Is there another treasure on this floor? Oh, hey, crack. Yeah, there's a treasure on this floor.
Come on, RNGesus, play ball.
Who, me?
No, my fourfold
not-
fans.
Fix Ronzi's dancer rotation.
No, my rotation is fine. It's just getting fucking rocked.
What you need to do, Ronzi, is lose your house. Because Mox is also homeless Jesus.
Yeah, you gotta set up all of the conditions. Remember, the only health point that matters is your last one, so you gotta take advantage of all of it. I see, we got a super potion on it. Worm!
Worm. It's fucking Kezu without legs.
It has little legs. It just
Don't make fun of its little legs.
What was that, Smiley?
I was gonna say, I just noticed that tiny little legs. Yeah, we know what happens historically if you make fun of something that has little legs or arms. You end up with like a T-Rex situation that just bites your face off.
Yeah, tell me about it. Snoo, all the time.
See, proof of evolution from T-Rexes to Snoo. Direct lineage.
Direct
Biting.
living. Uh-huh,
That's why you have your son, Sonny.
Yes, that's why we have Sunny. That's why they're a dinosaur. Funny interaction. So Snoo was having a conversation with our son last night about them being a gamer, because according to the tiny stuffed animal that is our child, according to them, gamers don't have to shower for some reason. And which we had an argument with this tiny stuffed animal being like, no, that's not true at all. I don't know what you're talking about, Sonny. And it came to light that another stuffed animal had been feeding him this bad information. To which Snoop promptly grabbed that stuffed animal, walked over to a little D&D cubby we have, and then slam dunked them inside of it. And I think they're still there at this moment. I'd have to check.
I thought you were gonna say took them over to the washing machine and slam dunked them.
Oh no, they have been waterboarding that particular plushie for a little bit now.
Oh, it's not Esther, is it?
No. It
that's
is
okay.
a sheep plushie we call Sheepy.
Alright. I mean, I could totally see Esther saying that.
No. Instead, Esther chases Snoo in their dreams. Have you heard about that particular dream?
No, I don't think I have.
There was a particular quote from it that I wish I could remember because it's a hell of a quote. I'll try and find it because I know they wrote it down somewhere.
I need to play the second game.
Same. I'm planning on doing that in April. I'm trying to fill up all of my April schedule as quickly as I can, not only with it approaching soon, but also because I'm trying to avoid playing a particular game.
Oh.
Only cans with Trinky.
No, I'm not trying to avoid that one. That's going to be a heck of a thing because if it goes through, well, that's going to be an experience, and if it doesn't, that's perfectly fine. It's Record of Argus War.
Okay, no, that's fair.
I hate Record of Argus War. I despise Record of Argus War. It is the weirdest waifu RPG thing I think I have ever played with a lot of really uncomfortable subjects.
That's
the deal in that game is that
it's a Fire Emblem clone, isn't it?
Kind of. It's in that same vein.
Yeah.
It's definitely a tactics RPG. Its deal is that you're a guy who destroyed a very important object, and because you broke that, the entire world is in danger. So in order to fix it, you need to basically sacrifice yourself to these pillars to restore stability to the world, right? Except there's like 5 or 6 of these pillars, and you are one person. So how do you solve this conundrum, right? Well, what you do is you do a weird fucking dark ritual with a god, and you hook up with one of your teammates. You have to. Whoever you have the highest affinity for, even if it's minimum, you hook up with them, have a baby with them, die, and then when the baby is born, you possess your baby's body! And continue the cycle!
Yeah. I
mean,
didn't get
there's
that far
religion
into it.
space around that, right?
Yeah.
And the
It's like-
stream has come full circle.
Like, what the fucking goddamn is this? What's dumber is like, so it's a game that was out in the beginning era of like DLC things and nonsense, and so they overloaded this particular game with a bunch of buff DLCs and things like that. But the game ran out of service because it was eventually discontinued. So instead of denying their players of these fucking stat boosting ridiculousness, they just gave them to you. So when you start up the game now, you get bombarded like in fucking New Vegas with all of these DLC bonus item content nonsense over and over and over. And you can choose to not use them, but you lose the fucking inventory you have when you get to the next stage of things. Because you're a new person. So you kind of have to use them. And what this does is this actually greatly affects your lineage, because the power strength of your child is going to be relative to the balancing between the mother and the father. So you need to be kind of on the level. So if you're not, it's disproportionate, and that greatly affects your baby. Or you.
Baby you.
Baby you. You also... The classes that your baby can be are not based on you and the mother. No, they're just random. Time of day, amount of steps, walked, current thing, talking to a fortune teller to find out your future body. Just random.
So you could be stacked for being a warrior, but end up being a mage.
And wind up a fucking mage! You're so correct!
Fucking A. I'm glad I haven't played much of that game.
I hate them so goddamn much. But...
It's giving me vibes of the made-up game in that weird anime where it's tough to be a mob in an Otomi game.
Shall we?
Yeah.
I'm going to look away from the...
Yeah. Here, reading things. A limit break?
Look away.
What's that? Jesus, 7281.
71, 75 for me.
73, 76.
76, 74.
How did I catch up with Smiley?
Random.
RNG, Mux. RNG.
Yeah. You know, you can get all of the doors. Smiley gets kicked out on the first treasure door.
Yeah, I get all the bombs. I barely get around the map once in Mario Party. It's like...
Sounds like a skill issue to me.
Pipes only send me backwards apart from when I want them to, then they send me forwards one space. Get stuck on a fucking island for about
It's really
3 turns.
It's really crazy. I land on spaces and get stars.
Oh.
It's
I'm
crazy.
fairly
I land on spaces in Dokapon, and I get the charity god. I pick one card in the poker game and win instantly.
Yep. Fucking stupid.
Jackpot on my first slot machine.
Okay, that was pretty funny.
Oh god, I don't know which pissed off Sylaps more. That, or when we were playing Stardew, and I checked one trash can and got the trash can hat.
Yeah.
Something he had been trying to do and failing for the entirety of that in-game year.
Yep.
I'm laughing at all this. I don't really hold my luck over things. I do acknowledge that, yeah, I'm luckier than most, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna rely on it.
I think the best part on the jackpot, though, was just the mental gymnastics Sylaps was going through to try and get that ticket from you.
And how it all came to an end because I happened to get a random event of a thief that stole an item from him that let me teleport away.
Yep.
RNG got me into the position, and RNG got me out of it. And he was so pissed.
Yep.
we're gonna play Dokapon again at some point, and I'm not looking forward to getting stabbed hard.
I really need to make like a custom TikTok with that clip of like, oh, you will be back in we'll still be playing this in 2025, and just have that like overly dramatic orchestra music. I forget which song it is.
Do you know what you could do? You could do the Nibelheim song from Final Fantasy VII. When Sephiroth is, you know, going evil, the ba ba boom boom boom, yeah, that one.
Yeah, I mean the song I'm thinking of is pretty much the same kind of vein as that, but then just have like.
I know quite a few people have been using the Doom one for that kind of like intense atmosphere. The mod Doom 2016 one, the guitar.
Up. That's my voice.
And forgot
voice
how
is
to
back.
swing your sword.
It's true. It's a real shame. I stepped on the funny part of the ground, and then I exploded.
I mean, I find it funny that I was able to actually just like predict, oh yeah, we'll be playing this in 2025. Alright, it's not the same game, but we're playing Dokapon in 2025.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that was a friendly ability, right? Or no?
No.
Yeah, no, just
Pull
the
one
heat has
by
been
one.
altered.
And there's a vuln up enemy in that room. So, good luck.
I'm a caster now.
Alright,
Okay. I only got 2 stacks.
So the one thing I don't like about playing White Mage in this place, and I think it's mostly after that set of 10 floors we had with all the landmines, is that the Stone 4 animation explodes at the end, and every time I cast it, I think you guys have run into a bomb again. Oh shit, gotta heal!
You're getting the fucking Vietnam flashback.
I'm gonna from a PTSD. Any kind of little explosion, you're like, oh.
It's happening. The choppers, I hear them.
Charlie's in the freeze.
Credence Clearwater Revival!
Dragoon's down!
Dragoon's down. Oh, well, I mean, why are you surprised? It's
Oh, yeah,
frickin'
Sprint
standard.
Auto Heal is dead. That's fun.
That just reminds me of a time I was in Nottingham. For,
Sorry, you did what to him?
I was not in it because I'm not a British Prime Minister.
So look.
No, we'd gone up to Nottingham to meet with some people we knew online.
Cool.
And we were at a venue called Rock City. Fun evening, lots of drink and silliness and other stuff. After we got out, we were trying to get a local taxi to take us back to the hotel that we'd booked into, and they wouldn't show up. They just would not appear. And one of the people I was with basically grabbed the phone off of the local who was trying to call. And was like, "We need extraction. We need extraction. Charlie's in the trees. Charlie's in the trees. Man down, man down." Start screaming shit like that. Taxi.
Pretty good. I approve that. I worked at a community center for a day on the day that it opened because of oh yeah, well not her. Anywho, I worked at the community center for a day on the day it opened for a thing I was doing for high school, right? And we were given radios to communicate with each other and direct traffic and yada yada yada, right? My first instinct when I got it was to start whispering into the radio like I was the fucking Cobra Commander from G.I. Joe. Yeah!
Go Cobra.
Defeat! Defeat those soldiers, my minions! I had my radio taken away from me very quickly.
Really? Can't imagine why.
I wonder why.
Mystery. Yeah, I still don't get it to this day. It's very strange.
And I still remember us going up to Nottingham Shin and you being spaced out on drugs.
Oh yeah, after I had the operation on my arm,
Yep.
I was on ridiculously powerful painkillers, wandering around a goddamn.
I mean, some people
Game
would
con.
argue you need that kind of thing to visit Nottingham.
Yeah, fair.
Wandering
So, yeah.
around a game con with
Wandering
my arm
around
in a sling, not knowing what the hell was going on.
Yep, and we took you LARPing.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
The one thing you need when you're off your head with painkillers is people in cosplay and laugh.
Man, good for their recovery.
Well, no, it's a very basic kind of thing. It was static. Whenever we were in combat, you would get in a line depending upon what class you were playing.
And guess who picked warrior?
Well, you couldn't feel anything.
We were in one room where it was sealed. We had to find an object to release the seal. So we're just going around and everyone's sort of looking at things and so on and so forth. And I picked up this little orb they had on a shelf. And the guide, basically like the DM, if you will, turned around and sort of was trying to watch the four of us in this room. Wasn't really paying too much attention. And there was a sudden, they turned around and saw me putting this thing back. I was like, wait, did you just pick up that orb? I was like, yeah. Okay, what class are you? Warrior. It's like, okay, you've just lost half your HP. Anybody else would have died. I wasn't even thinking about it. I was just like,
Oh, hey, look at this funny ball.
I'm all spaced out.
Oh, man.
Yeah, what was worse was that year I also drove to Stonehenge in that state and back for the summer solstice.
Yeah, kind of glad I didn't go that year.
We were fine. Somebody else drove half the way back
Oh yeah, no, I know.
after they realised that I was kind of a little spaced out.
don't know why, like, hearing all of this, my brain is now wandering to being like, I should create my own digital conspiracy board. I don't know where this thought came from. I just did.
Do it.
I get a lot of use out of it. I keep going down these crazy rabbit holes and getting consumed by them. Potato.
My sister said. My sister said something the other day to which I said, "You can't say this online, or else you're going to start a conspiracy theory. It's off on one because I don't know. We were watching a quiz show over dinner, and a question came up. I don't know. It was about the First World War, and she was like, "Oh, because the I know. No, it was about 18. It was something about in the 1800s, and a ship. So it was about the question was on what ship in 18 something did the sailors dress in this particular uniform to greet Queen Victoria? And my sister went Titanic. And I was like, it's 1800s Titanic. And she was like, well, when was Titanic built? I was like, 1900 and something. Then my dad went, oh yeah, because it sank before the First World War. And she went, yeah, the Germans sunk it, didn't they? I was like, oh.
Oh, no.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Titanic, famously taken down by the Germans in World War One. Yeah, how could I ever? Man, I remember that part in the movie where Leonardo DiCaprio's fighting
like,
Germans in a fucking U-boat.
I was like, you can't say this online, Anna, because that's going to be something these conspiracy theorists are going to latch onto. How the Germans pushed that iceberg in the way to get rid of the boat.
Oh man.
Oh my
But it couldn't be weaponized.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a silver chest on this one.
That is up there with airports in the American Civil War.
Oh yeah.
Or the War of Independence, wasn't it?
I think so.
My favorite one is, hey man, these people are time travelers because they're clearly holding cell phones, and that's too modern of a shirt that person to be wearing. And it's like,
Yeah,
no,
I've seen that
T-shirts have
picture.
existed a lot longer than you think.
Yeah,
How
the
long
amount of pictures and old film that's come up that people are like, oh no, look, there's somebody on a cell phone or a mobile phone, or it's like, no.
I saw, those memes of what women would do with the time machine, what men would do with a time machine.
Right.
I saw one of those recently, and it typical, the normal one for the women. Oh god. But
You won't get hit by that. Priority target.
The guy with the laser beam.
No, the guy with the AoEs, the horseman who's gone now, and the sword people. Never mind, horseman is not gone. Horseman is now gone.
Right, now it's calmed down. Yeah, the guys was basically the opening of Red Alert 3! Where Tim Curry and the other two were meeting with Einstein.
Tim Curry was his amazing Russian. I think it's Russian, right? Meant to be.
Yeah, meant to be Russian.
Tim Curry is amazing.
Oh, he's great. I love him, but the accent is not great though.
We are going to go to the one place not touched by American capitalism.
Spice!
Spice!
I base my own version of the devil off of Tim Curry.
Have you seen the film Legend?
I have seen the film Legend.
You know the demon in that was Tim Curry.
Uh-huh. I based my version of them not off that, but actually off of their version of Pennywise the Clown from It.
Mm.
Where I combined that and the Butt Witch from, was it Forever 17 or something like that? Well, the silence following that.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It was a cartoon, a really well animated cartoon with a very fun villain. The entire thing is like an allegory for like growing up and like going through puberty and all that stuff.
Right.
And the Butt Witch is a representation of the dark and extreme side of maturity, where everything is not fun and terrible and painful, yada yada yada. However, they are a very fun character, and they have very big Tim Curry vibes.
Right.
We have a horde.
I have to say, my favourite meme involving Tim Curry is the one that is about Muppets and Michael Caine. Where basically it's saying that the reason why Michael Caine did so well in the Muppets Christmas Carol was he interacted with the Muppets as though they were fellow actors. And the reason why Tim Curry did so well in Muppets Treasure Island was because he interacted with the Muppets as if he was a fellow Muppet.
You know what? That's probably true.
Yeah.
I showed that movie to Snoop for the first time, I think a year ago. They'd never seen it, which was shocking to me. But, you know, at the same time, Snoop is somebody who has, like, never watched anything ever in their life. I
like
don't,
Ronzi.
but I'm familiar.
You know, I was literally about to say, I haven't seen any of the Muppets films.
There is a very strong online backing for Disney to stop making live-action remakes of their old catalogue and just make Muppets versions of everything.
Yeah.
Incredible. I hate Treasure.
Because Muppets Christmas Carol and Muppets Treasure Island are some of the two of the finest movies around.
They are.
It's my Muppets Christmas Carol is my dad's favorite Christmas movie.
It's a good one. It's a really good one.
I have the DVD set of the TV show.
God, I wish I had that. I have been wanting, without yo-hoing things, I've been wanting to, like, properly watch the old Muppet Show. There's just nothing here for it. The love for the Muppets is, like, gone, and it's so sad.
Is it not on Disney Plus? Don't they own it?
I'll have you know, I will never touch Disney Plus.
Fair.
I'm not gonna give money to the mouse.
The mouse can take the money from your cold, dead hands.
Well, no, I'm not gonna say that because they will. They totally would. I would have an army of Disney adults, goddamn, jump through my window if I was to ever say something like that, just so they could get on the mouse's good side.
Well, I mean,
Get the advanced fast pass, basically.
when I was playing Dreamlight Valley, we had we had the running joke that Mickey had killed Minnie and buried the body, being haunted by her ghosts from the guilt.
I don't think Mickey knows the meaning of the word guilt.
So now we're talking Disney things, we're talking about Mickey, and my brain has associatedly gone to Kingdom Hearts with that. I had an Eldritch Horror experience with Kingdom Hearts recently. Do you guys know how Kingdom Hearts 3 ends?
No.
Without explaining things because it'd be too fucking convoluted to get into, you go inside the heart of an old man, and it turns out that there is an entire, like, world, of an important world inside that old man, and you fight that old man and every version of that old man all at the same time, right? It's weird. That's not the thing to mention. The thing that I'm bringing up that got me that fucking Eldritch horror moment. At one point during that fight, you get knocked into the ocean waters that this sort of kingdom is floating on, right? And then you have to fight one of these versions of this old man underwater, and it's certainly a novel thing. They have this underwater combat because of the Pirates of the Caribbean world, so I'm sure they're just wanting to reuse that and make the fight more interesting. There is a neat little detail that you probably wouldn't notice while you're doing the fight because you're focused on fighting, because it's the final boss, right? Underneath this kingdom, upside down, is the ruins of a castle that you can kind of make out in the murkiness of the waters. And that castle isn't just a castle. It's kind of a big deal castle. It is a castle from a subsidiary bit of Kingdom Hearts stories. That was the place that basically a bunch of characters initially came from. And it just kind of vanished. And its ruins are just sitting there underneath this fucking kingdom that's inside this old guy.
Oh.
And
Could someone click that beacon of return, please?
You got hit by the laser beam, didn't you?
I did.
I didn't even notice you die.
I slid into it at like the last second, like an idiot.
I heard you say "oh," and I'm like, why is Smiley saying "oh" for? Now I know why.
Good to know you're noticed.
Yeah. It's completely fine. But yeah, seeing that castle in that state underwater, and it's one of those things that if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Fucking scared the shit out of me.
That's the castle where most of Organization 13 originate from, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Marluxia, Larxene, they're original peoples. And, hold on.
Bless you.
Excuse me. Fucking Ventus also comes from there.
Going back to the Muppets,
Mhm.
have you seen the idea that's been put forward about a remake of Beauty and the Beast for it?
Who's the
Incoming
beauty
behind
of
us.
the
Where all of the parts except for the Beast are played by Muppets. The Beast is the only human, and when they lose their beast form, they turn into a Muppet.
To a Muppet. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Alright, Smiley, are you alive?
Kind of a hairy human. Yeah.
Brian Blessed. I've been ottered. I think this is my first time as an otter.
I'll give you a power boost as an otter.
Don't boost the otter.
Wait, my stubby little legs can't keep up.
Well, the otter is my dance partner. I don't have a choice but to boost the otter.
Okay, we need to kill that, yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
More artillery. Oh Lord, artillery. Right.
Oh,
Shin's dead.
What,
I did
Shin, what
not get
happened?
out of that. I did
Oh my-
not get out of the swing quickly enough.
Fair enough. Laser!
Yeah, I was about to hit benediction. I was like, he's got invuln frames. I'm gonna leave those invuln frames for a second.
Mech.
Look at me, you fucker.
Have you seen that Avenue Q is ending?
Yes, actually, you were telling me about that.
I wasn't. First I've mentioned that it's
Oh.
ending.
What?
Someone else may have
Bad.
mentioned it to you.
How was you?
I only learnt about it on, like, Saturday, I think. I'm not sure if it's just ending in, because I think what it's had a residency in New York, right?
Yeah. Fuck!
See, I
They
don't know
did
whether
try and
it's...
end it before though. I think as well. Like a few years back, I thought someone tried to ramp it up.
Yeah.
Anyone get boxed? Doesn't look
No.
like it. We avoided that.
I think it's only if they manage to get that cast off they do.
Malaise, right?
I don't know the name of it. It is interrupted. I know that.
Not stunnable, but interrupt.
Yeah. Dancer has an interrupt, right? I believe Dancer has an interrupt.
You
I
are
think- I think all the three
correct.
phys-
Head
All three
grace.
physical range. Yeah. All three physical range, I believe, have a spell interrupt.
Ooh, Fine Matter of Sight. That'll be nice for the next war.
All right, I will keep. I'll definitely keep an eye on that one.
I don't know why the melee DPS don't get one. It's weird.
We've already got enough buttons to press.
I think
Bullshit.
it's.
More
He
buttons.
speaks the bullshit!
I think it's just to spread the load of what
I think it's basically
casters all
because
sets.
Bard initially was a kind of semi-healer support role. If you look at the
We gotta hurry.
God, I've forgotten the name of the cutscene thing for the
That's fine, we got-
first Realm Reborn.
The, like, trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck!
Those guys aren't even aggro, they just turn and just shit
Yeah,
on you
they,
and,
that's
and
the
then
thing,
walk
they can
away
just do it.
casually.
Incoming
no,
Man,
walker.
if it's artillery strike, man. Maybe we don't piss off the traveling robot. He seems content just going for his walk.
But yeah, if you watch that trailer for the initial launch for Realm Reborn, the Bard jumps over a boulder and basically casts a heal onto the warrior. Because that they did have more of a support debuff role initially,
They
and you
kept
had to
saying
cast.
something.
Your arrows had a cast time and a cast bar, and you couldn't move.
I know they still have an ability where they can cleanse a debuff. Or
Yeah.
either cleanse a debuff or prevent one from being applied within 30 seconds or something.
Yeah, the ranged physical are still probably the closest thing the game has to a support role. But yeah, it was a lot deeper involved initially.
I mean, they kind of fucked that up with Machinists though, because that role is selfish as fuck.
Yeah.
They brought it back with dancing. Yeah, I don't have my fluffest rapture in this level, which is annoying. It'd be nice to have a Lily AoE heal. This man's just inspecting the treasure chest.
Oh yeah.
Check
So it's
it
like,
out.
yes, this is a chest.
Not the
He's
kind
playing the
of
fun
chest
game
I
of
go
was it a
for.
chest or a mimic?
Very good, very good.
Bully!
Carry on. I don't know. I often just get Family Guy clips playing through my head, and for some reason I got the when Stewie's breaking into the lab in Oxford to get the radioactive stuff for his bomb, and he just like walks through the guards like with a cup of tea, like morning, 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 morning. And then the other guard was like, "Did that guy seem shifty for you?" And the first guard's like, "Well, he did at first, but then he's got the tea vouching for him, don't he?" Oh, we got a trap.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
We can't do anything. We just have to survive.
Yeah, sorry, I got holy. Just keep them together, I got holy.
Oh, it's going Ole.
Just watch your eyes. Now they're immune to stun, but they're lower on health. I got fucking hooked! I would never get hooked in other games. I get pulled in this one.
Fucking hooked.
I've played enough games where, like, Dota, Overwatch, League, where there's a character that can just fucking hook you in and kill you.
Frickin' go roadhog into a pit.
Oh man. So Overwatch has like gradually been doing, like on occasion been doing this thing, because you know they're trialing maybe bringing 6v6 back.
Yeah.
So they've been bringing out like
Oh,
limited
okay.
time modes of 6v6 with different states of Overwatch 1. So at the minute it's the Moth meta, when like Mercy was big meta. Later on next season they're gonna bring like a Goats limited time mode back, which was a 3 tanks, 3 supports one. The first one was like OG Overwatch 1, so not many heroes out,
Yeah.
which included the horrendously broken Roadhog hook that could hook you around 3 corners and from the moon.
Yeah. I remember.
And it, boy, was that an experience. I was like, oh, the Roadhog hook's back. I mean, it's still broken, like in some senses, like to this day. But Jesus Christ, Overwatch 1 release Roadhog hook was janky as shit.
I remember those. The roadhog main in those days.
Of course you're a Roadhog.
Oh, hey.
I turned to a Bridget main when she was released. Or Brigitte.
I was a May main.
You're a who main?
Man,
May.
Oh, May. Yeah,
you two were
May.
just picking all the.
May.
Now I'm waiting for Shin to say that he was a Sombra main, and then the circle is complete.
No,
Never
that's
played the game.
That was Hunter, and Hunter is still pissed at the changes they've made to Sombra. He absolutely loved Sombra, but he was also a Tracer main at release.
I mean, Tracer's fine. Tracer is quite a high skill ceiling.
I'm Expecting that to be a bomb.
Sombra May, Widowmaker, are the DPS which I refer to as the tilt trio. Like you play them to piss people off. Like no other reason.
Yeah. Depending
Yeah, I
on the
don't
map.
know.
Go on.
Don't know if I've mentioned much before for Box the Smiley, but I do not get on with first-person shooter styles. So, yeah, if it's a popular first-person shooter, I probably have not played it.
But what if it's not a popular one?
Definitely have not played it.
Where did this guy come from?
Are you just standing off the side?
The boss, and I think this is the dog.
No, that's 70.
Oh, fuck. Auto attack.
But yeah, dependent on the map as well, Hunter would play Symmetra.
Yeah, that tracks.
Usually on highly defensive maps.
Yeah, with a solo choke point where you can just put your turrets in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, not the dog.
No, this is
Silify.
Silify.
With the staves. Staves? Rolls.
Ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Do we have a res up?
Get one up.
I'll pop one. You guys go.
Just in case.
Yeah, fair. This has gotten difficult, though.
First patch of nothing canes.
Yep.
Oh, for God's sake, sorry.
Whoop.
Oh, whoop. I had to do a lot of running there.
Let me break.
Sweet.
Whoa.
Doc. 79, 77.
82.75.
77?
76.
80?
76 for both me.
Oh, the evens. I think it was 77, 82.
So do we want to climb another 10 floors, or do we want to move on to something else?
I wouldn't mind moving on.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not sure we would have enough time to do the full thing completely, but
Yeah, no worries. He's looking at the time, figured, hey, maybe I'll bring this up.
yeah. Hey, I'll wind up Garuda.
Skirt,
Oh, I finally got a card.
Orchestron, Sea Horse, Materia, Wind Up Leviathan, more Materia.
Alright, the 2 pets that I got, I already have.
I think I'm in the same boat.
Yeah, I got 2 of the same minion, which I already have, but I cannot share them with you 2 yet because spoilers.
Oh.
So I'm gonna have to keep a hold of those 2.
Yeah, I have a wind-up Shiva and a spoiler.
Mox, do you want either of those 2 if you haven't got them?
Yeah. I have both.
You have both? Alright, they'll be going on the auction house.
I might say I don't have the Garuda actually.
Oh, you don't have the Garuda?
That's
Okay.
No, that's surprising. I thought I had all
Nope.
the one of these.
Congratulations on your new Ronzi lore.
Alright,
I
so
mean,
what are
soon we can have a full Ramsey nosebleed party of minions.
Hell yeah.
I'm not sure that would be a good idea though, because you know Ronzi dying of blood loss on his stream may not be may not be
BOS.
good.
It's content, isn't it? Right?
Oh, yeah. Are there, like, craftable mannequins for the, like, the icons you can get for your houses or anything like that?
Don't believe so.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
Ronzi's motivation for housing has just dropped by 2,000%.
Nah, because I can get the, Anatara, right? The Anatara? The name?
Yeah, the snake, the
the snakes.
Anantas, snake ladies.
Anantas, yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine, it's still up there. Can I very quickly...
He can drop.
I've got very quickly
The
just grab
idea
a drink.
hit you. No.
I don't care. YouTube will be back in a second. We're back, YouTube.
Alright, what's the plan?
I don't know, probably... We could either jump into main scenario, or we could jump into the leveling.
You will have to give me a bit of
Yeah, no
time
worries.
because I just hit the amount of tomes I needed to get the last Mandeville weapon.
Hey, so, is it going to be main scenario or leveling?
We can... If we do leveling, I might be able to get Bard up, and then I can start using Bard in the main scenario.
So you want to do leveling?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to... Oh. Inventory space problem. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear. Until I've been playing too much Mass Effect, I just pressed space to advance an NPC text.
And missing gear for this. That's fun. I guess then it's this one. Alright, now I'm wearing pants.
What?
I'm wearing
Pants.
pants. Yeah.
Out goes pants.
And there we go. That's the entire Mandeville weapon sets completed.
Nice.
My spear's bigger than yours, Mox.
Yeah.
Spear
Not about the
measuring
size of the
contest.
spear.
Not about the size of the spear, it's how hard you hit the floor.
It's how long you stay down there.
Don't mind me, I'm just sharing a silly video about Bruce. About Bruce Wizard.
Are we having the dragoon off?
Are we?
Where's Chris what my weapon is? I guess I didn't. I'm not using the Mandeville one.
And my Dragoon's only level 30. I just got it to level 30 today.
Is that a samurai sword?
Yeah, for the
This
Dark Knight.
is, in my opinion, the best Dark Knight weapon glam.
Yeah.
I have
I mean,
to
that's-
disagree.
I'm assuming you like your animal one, right?
I mean, come on.
Alright, that's pretty cool. Shin.
What?
That reminds me, because it's got the chain part for it, right?
Yeah.
It reminds me of Ivy's weapon
Yeah.
from Soul Calibur. I has babies. The very basic. I think it might actually be the it's the base one. It's the Steel Claymore.
Gotta get on my level.
To the leveling queue then?
Oh, and I gotta
Yeah,
go
as
in that direction.
three dark knights
Yeah.
Knights of the Bard.
walk into a bar.
3 Dark
shit,
Knights
you're
walk
gonna
into
make
a
me tank.
bard.
Well, either you're tanking or you're healing, Shin, so pick your poison. I thought you would prefer to tank than heal. But up to you.
No, I think I prefer to heal.
Fair enough.
'Cause at least then I can threaten to shove these things up people's asses.
Is that a chainsword?
Yeah, it is.
Was it 40k crossover?
For the Emperor.
For the Emperor. Heresy, brother.
I do have to check to see if that is what I think it is. Yeah, that's a very apt comment. Smiley for the Emperor with that one.
Yeah, it does have Imperial in the name.
Yeah, I thought it was of that set.
To be honest, I couldn't remember where I got it from. I just saw it in my glam dresser. I was like, yeah, I'm putting this on.
Alright, I'm not the tank. I did it! I did a jump, everybody! I'm a real dragoon!
He's a real boy. Look, Mahan, no legs.
Look, man, no consciousness.
Soon.
The question is, Dragoon inside? He's just squished on the ceiling.
Like playing, Castlevania. When you get the big jumps and crash into the ceiling. Uh-oh.
Well, look at where you're sticking that trident.
What's that? Jump?
Or how on a minute.
Keronzi.
Keronzi.
Yep.
No.
I know what your problems are.
My problem is you keep just standing into AoE.
Fight was almost
My
over.
problem is turning around and saying things like, that's where I want to stick it. On a monster.
Hasn't
I
stopped
deserve
them
love
before.
too.
You've seen the latest episode of Shangri-La Frontier, right?
Yeah.
So you know the problem. I like the fact that I think I was the only person who caught you saying that as well, Ronzi.
I heard it, but I was just staring at them while they were standing still in an AoE circle.
Yeah, no, Mark's just choosing to ignore half the shit I say at this point, I think.
I am used to it.
You need to play more healer monks in this game, and you'll also get used to runs and stamina and shit.
Not that bad, jeez.
We have improved, I'll give you that.
He's improved.
I mean, when you were first starting out, Ronzi, you were just kind of like, whatever. I'm just going to stand here no matter what happens.
I
All
wasn't.
the
I'm not
AoEs are
Black
going off.
Mage. Jeez.
No, you were playing worse
Oh man.
because you were
That's harsh.
so over leveled that
Yeah.
you could have soaked like.
I don't think you can assume that, my friend.
That is a permanent burn.
Yeah. No. Well, I mean, it's not wrong. It is why I'm playing classes that are more level centric to the area I'm in now, rather than just playing Astrologian. We go for the Jester first, right?
Yeah, you know people do. I never really
That's what I
understood why.
decided. Jump.
Mostly because of his ice spikes.
Yeah. It's not
That's-
great annoyance. The Skelly's more annoying because of that. Well, that might have been
It is.
better at tab targeting.
Yeah, it's. Back in the day, the ice spikes were a big problem because they were such a drain on the healer's MP.
Yeah. And the day before they put this portal here where everybody just used return.
Flash return.
I had to use return in a dungeon the other day for the first time in a long while. Cutter's Cry it was. And it's because we'd sprinted through, but then the healer was like, oh, I need to kill the cactuars for my hunting log. So we were like, oh shit. We've got to come back. We can't get back. Okay, we've got to use return to get back.
Oops.
Oh, I mean, at least we went back.
No, but use those. You know, my buffs aren't back up yet.
Keronzi. No.
Whoa. Too late. Like half a year too late.
Garuda wouldn't be my choice of person to two-time.
Or Shiva.
Oh, any of them, really.
Jeff.
You don't have a dangerous hear me out.
They're all hear me outs.
They're all dangerous. I don't have that kind of danger. Because I don't have anybody to betray. So.
Alright, everybody look away.
Still looking forward to seeing Ramsey's loyalties potentially be challenged.
What was that?
So I'm looking forward to potentially our loyalties being challenged throughout what's to come. Because you've experienced what you've experienced so far, but yeah, like I said, I think this is...
it's just like a Monster Girl harem. It's fine.
Yeah, like I think this is your expansion.
My expansion. Well, I hit 50.
33. Are we gonna go on to main scenario or just stop here?
Yeah. If we didn't get Ultimate Weapon, we probably wouldn't have time to complete the main scenario in a reasonable space of time. I mean, we could do some more leveling. If we want.
Sure.
Just do we could do another leveling one.
Wouldn't mind leveling up the Jakku more. Let me just eat a food real quick.
Yeah. In that case... Machinist, and I work out what I'm doing here again.
EPU.
You motherfuckers.
Shoot gun.
Just press buttons.
Throw wrench.
I cast lead with explosion.
Withdraw.
That's how guns work, right?
Yes.
Yes.
God, I knew it.
Oh joy. You know, it took me ages to realise that first of all the monkeys are ranged, and then why are the monkeys ranged? Because
They're throwing
flinging poop. I do not have stance on because it's a vulnerable thing and it turns into.
Can't believe you would forget to turn on stand.
And I
See,
can't believe Wanzi's not using Peloton.
I can't believe it's not.
We were in combat. It wouldn't have worked.
We can still see the effect, Runzi. I want to see Peloton has no effect on the right side of my screen for this whole dungeon. Every 5 seconds.
Oh, well, Peloton's got to be in my rotation. I see.
It's an OGCD.
Fine. There, Peloton. I'm just gonna spam Peloton. I'm not gonna do any damage. I'm just spamming Peloton.
You can still do damage. It's an OGCD. You just weave it in.
No!
No, it ain't gonna keep.
Get the
All
key.
Peloton, all the time.
Got the key.
If you want that sponsorship deal, that's what you gotta do.
I am on a Peloton while using Peloton.
The Pelotonception begins here.
I cannot. Oh no, that was it. Mox, you probably won't have any idea about this, but Smiley and Ronzi, do you remember or have you ever heard of a comedy skit show that was called The Merry White House Experience?
Name vaguely rings a bell.
It was from a very long time ago. But the "I can't believe it's not butter" comment just reminded me of one of the skits they did on there. They had this character who was a bit weird and creepy, and had a unnatural fascination with milk. And he was known as Milky. Milky. That was his catchphrase. Lovely. Milky. And they just had him just crop up randomly at one point and turn around, hold up like a carton of milk and go, "I've had this milk on my radiator for 3 weeks and I can't believe it's not butter."
Oh, dear.
And that anytime anybody says that, that's what happens in my brain.
When I hear I can't believe it's not butter, I think of the Bloodhound Gang.
What song was that referenced in?
Hell yeah. So it's towards the end where he's going, and when they nail my pimpled ass to the cross, I'll tell them I found Jesus. That should throw them off. I can't believe it's not butter, I'll sing as I'm flogged. Yeah, that's what I would do if I were God. I love that song. I love that song so much that when I play Cult of the Lamb, I name my compound after that song. There is an interesting point in that song. There's just a small bit of it that is somewhat actually good to consider. Would I be a good messiah with my low self-esteem if I don't believe in myself? Would that be blasphemy? Just some crummy hullier than thou facade.
I used to cover in one of my bands, "Kiss Me Where It Smells Funny."
Ah, yeah. It'll most likely just suck.
Shit. There we go.
It's the Hellbender.
At least you're not doing what I've seen some tanks do, which is run all of those mobs into here.
That sounds awful.
There it is!
But wall to wall or not at all?
Fuck that logic.
I genuinely hate that logic in lower dungeons
Oh,
because people just do not have the tools they need to
To do
really survive.
It's not meant for it. If you have a good team and you know what you're doing, you can pull a little bit. Like 1 or 2 extra.
and communication is key. You know, let them know.
Nah, just do it.
As with any relationship, communication is key when pulling or pulling not.
I mean, I know I could push
Especially-
the Gunbreaker a bit here because the brutal shell spam is a little bit of an exploit.
Yeah. Communication is key, especially when pulling out.
Yes. You gotta tell your healer when you're pulling out. Shit we say.
Yes, and any wonder why I don't have any sponsors.
This could be out. God damn Barry.
Contact Durex.
Oh, we were talking about earlier today. Hey, Goblin! Kneeling down at Forest Fire's dead body. I'm gotta play a prank on our friend here, Jill. I'm thinking about drawing like a penis or something on his face. What do you think, Jill? Jilly... Jilly dog?
I think I've got to die in here, Barry. Yep, looks like it.
It's time for me to me off.
The innocence of Wisp.
There was a goddamn hilarious joke. I don't know if you heard it. But it's when Jill is confronting Wesker, who's looking for the bathroom. But, like, before they even starts, like, there's a gunshot, and Jill runs around the corner. She's like, Wesker, you hear him go, oh, so that's what this does.
Oh, no, yeah, no, I caught that one.
Jill, I know your secret. You're a cop. Ertz and Wesker, we're all cops! Points gun, you take that back. It's only funny to me and you know? I'm realizing we sound like madmen.
Yeah.
Fuck. Thought I was safer than I actually was. But hey, we're the great. I didn't want the infantry bandana, no. 35. I can do the next Dragoon quest. Oh fuck, the infantry bandana was better than what I was wearing. Shit! Oh man. Take a monkey out of me.
Hey, Shiva's blown.
I just have a phony focus.
Uno Mass, are we done for the evening? 'Cause it is 11.
It's up to yourselves. I'm fine either way.
I can
Yeah.
stop him, but I'm not gonna be upset if he's like, we're gonna stop him.
I think we should
I'd probably-
Yeah.
I probably need to stop.
Fair enough. I gotta figure out that fucking doing tomorrow. Ronzi, I need your help.
Yeah. What do you need my help with?
Do I play God Eater or not?
I mean, you could.
Could. It'd be really cool. It'd be really fun. I've been thinking about it. Yesterday I had the God Eater brainworms.
I did see you say that, and then you were like, but
But Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter. I mean, you've got 2 weeks until Monster Hunter, or a week until Monster Hunter. The 28th, right? Friday the 28th?
I don't know. I will think on it. If not, I still don't know what I'm gonna play.
Resident Evil 2?
I do have it installed. I could
Or-
just do RE2.
Resident Evil 1, Chris side?
Why would I do Chris side and do a knife only run for realsies? Because I'm really good with the knife apparently.
Yeah, you are.
All that stabbing from Dokapon.
That was
I'll have you
Silex.
know, I wasn't the night wizard.
No, I know. You were the receiver of the.
No, that was me. I was the one who was being stabbed.
Technically speaking, I was the boogeyman.
No, that was also Silex, he was just ineffective. Go back to
Wow, I
being
could
a
play
rogue
this
mage.
BE Wishes game.
You
Waifu
could.
Month's coming early this year.
Yeah, 2 months early.
It's like Christmas in July. Waifu Month in February.
Waifu month in February. Honestly, surprised Waifu month isn't February.
So I wanted to do Waifu Month on my birthday month.
Yeah, that's fair.
Besides, technically speaking, while it would be somewhat appropriate, I feel like it kind of misses the point of what I'm going for. I'm not going for romance. I'm going for just fun and self-indulgence.
Yeah. Alrighty then. YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. It helps the channel grow, gets noticed by the algorithm, and in those comments down below, so I'll respond to you in kind. This is a blind playthrough though, so if you're going to talk about any of the plot points we have not yet encountered, just mark down below spoiler at the beginning of your comment so I can use my discretion to read through it. Every single comment will receive a reply in kind. There are the links for the Lore Objects merch store, for my throne list, for Quell and Shardfall, where you get $40 or equivalent of your purchase. I get a small kickback. It's a win-win. There's a link to Mr. Mox's channel down below. Want to see some variety content? He's going to be live later today, YouTube, probably. I'll probably be there. I usually am. We'll see what shenanigans he gets up to. There's, I mean, if you want to stop by the streams, show some support here when we're live at twitch.tv/Keronzi. We have got the cosplay goal going, as well as we're just kind of raising money so I can try and do more Legend of Zelda content, the Champions Ballads DLC, Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity as DLCs, and then the Link's Awakening remake. all of that fun stuff. I mean, I'll eventually get them. But hey, a little help along the way never hurt. But until next time, YouTube, may you stay safe in this broken masquerade.